Nibiru out front, and that's the millions of miles of debris field. Dust, sulfur, smoke, meteorites, hailstones, you name it, it's in there. But also, the planets that are supposed to be circling the planet is 6, I believe, and then Nibiru makes the 7th planet.
Pay attention.
You know, and so you can see the planets lighting up around it, and this is way in the distance. You know, someone online threw us a bone, and I was there to get that bone.
It's Nibiru.
So here go your bone. And so, as you're gonna see, Nibiru has a cross out front.
It has a
and
cross.
It's called the planet of the crossing. I'm not making
Planet of the crossing.
You know, I'm not just throwing out something.
It's called the planet of the crossing.
So you're gonna just throwing out something for views. This is real. So you're gonna see that cross in the end time flashing in our sky. Some people will, some people won't. Some people are gonna see an image of Jesus Christ. Watch. There it is again. And that's Nibiru coming down. It's only gonna last a minute in the sky.
You see, it's a cross.
6 planets plus Nibiru.
The planet of the crossing. Many, many, many years ago now, I want to say definitely more than 10 years ago now, I had a vision. The vision was in a dream. It was a vision of the rapture. And this was before I made the film about the first trumpet, New World Order, first trumpet, Revelation, first trumpet. And if you really want to find that video, you can just Google it. My name, Revelation, first trumpet, directed by my name. So I made that film after I had this dream about a cross opening up, a white light cross opening up in the middle of the air, the sky, but it was like closer to the ground, and that signified the rapture. So in the dream, I'm walking, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to say too much, but I'm more than a Jedi, right? You know how the Jedis are above the timeline. They sense things before they happen. They kind of notice things before they happen. I'm kind of like that, right? But way better. If you ever seen the movie Next, with what was it? Johnny Cage? No, it's not Johnny Cage. Nicolas Cage. Yeah. So in the dream, I'm walking, and I kind of know what's going to happen already. I already know what's going to happen, and it's at night. So that's why I played the video at the beginning. It's Nibiru. Nibiru happens to be what he said it was. It's the planet of the crossings, however he said it. And that also goes with the signifying of the end times. So when you see Nibiru, end times, quote unquote. So when you see Nibiru, it symbolizes like the rapture, revelation. So that's another reason why the film is named that. So I'm walking and I sense something about to happen. It's nighttime, and I think I'm near like a G yard. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to speak on it too much. You feel me? And I turn around and I see a white cross opening up in the air. You know, not even like probably 8 feet off the ground, 10 feet off the ground. And I turn back and I sense somebody that's with me. This might not have been a vision. This might actually have happened on some timeline, or it actually happened and memories got wiped. But anyway, you know, for research purposes, you know, for entertainment, this video is for entertainment purposes only, right? Correct, right? So anyway, back to the story. It opened up in the middle of the air, and I turned around and it's nighttime, and I'm starting to run. I'm starting to pick up speed like never before. I'm trying to hit the craziest 40-yard dash ever. And it's starting to pull everything back toward it. It's opening up in the sky, and it's like bright, and it's like you know exactly what's going in if you grew up, what's going on if you grew up how I grew up and you learned what I learned. So immediately you know it's the rapture taking place. And then I turn around, start the run, and so let's talk about this, right? I didn't know about Nibiru like I did now. What I just learned about it being the the planet of the crossing, I learned that years ago, but it wasn't before I had this dream. So tell me why the planet of the crossing, that's like a white cross in the sky, had shown itself in the vision, is pretty much saying this is how the rapture will go, or this is how it has happened. You know how they try to cover up stuff. This is for entertainment purposes only now, so you ain't about to say I said whatever I said or whatever I didn't say. But I can tell you this, things haven't been the same after many time marks over the, last however many years since 2015, and probably even before that, things were happening. It's just different portals and gates or whatever you want to call it that had been opening up where things just never seemed the same on Earth. But anyway, this is for entertainment purposes only as well. Gotta keep saying it. Gotta make sure that y'all hear it. But anyway, so that's what happened in the dream. So one thing I get from that is that it is true that Nibiru will signify the quote unquote end times, and the rapture will be shown with a white cross in the sky. And it kind of moved as if it was a black hole, but it was a white cross. So I'm over here hitting the craziest 40-yard dash ever in life, trying to take off, and it's starting to pull me back. And imagine this isn't a regular dream where you don't know it's not a dream or anything. That's why I said what I said. This might have actually happened. This is one of the realest feeling dreams that I have had, probably. It's top tier real dream. So I knew it was coming because it's nighttime and I sensed it. And you don't know everything about me, but I told you, some people are just ahead of the timeline if that's the case. Entertainment purposes only. And I know I am. Well, so that's what happened. I started to take off, and it was like the ground was almost being taken from under the way I was running. But immediately, I want to say the spirit woke me up from it because the dream was getting so harsh. You know what I mean? Just think you just woke up and it was immediately the end times. It was immediately the rapture. It wasn't no closure or anything. It was somebody around that I sensed. And I might have been sensing because this happened when I was in college, and I think I might have sensed someone, in the same room or a room over that was with me. And when I went to go tell the person that was in the room about the dream that I had, whatever day it was, they were freaking out because it felt so real to them. I don't know if they had a dream similar to that or if they had the same exact dream. You see, because I knew somebody was with me in the dream. I sensed them, but it looked like I was walking alone. They might have just been walking over, probably 8 feet to the right or something like that. The sky opened up. It was like 8 to 10 feet off the ground, maybe. White cross. And that signifies also Nibiru. And this was way before I even knew about anything like that about Nibiru. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. I wanted to go ahead and pretty much confirm the rumors about that specific topic. Because, you know, if you ever watch Marvel, you know, everybody watched Marvel's Avengers, the Infinity War, and the second movie is the highest paying movies of all time. So I'm pretty sure you watched it. There are different timelines, and you know, being in the spiritual community, in the whatever community this is, not the the let's just say regular, which actually we're in the right community, but let's just say regular. You know, timelines tend to shift and et cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, that might have been true as far as what would happen on another timeline or something that had happened, and I shift timelines. So I just wanted to bring that up. If you are somebody that doesn't really know me at all on the spiritual level, then don't come over here with that nonsense. You know what I mean? I just want to put this out here that's for entertainment purposes again. But for all the real ones, you know, if you know, you know. Thank you for coming in and listening to this video. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because out of nowhere I seen a video about this, and it just reminded me of how real, you know, the vision was. I hadn't had a dream like that before ever. So, you know, it's pretty fun. I know I'm hopeful. I'm more than hopeful. I'm more than knowing that things are gonna turn out right. For sure. Like I have no doubt about it. I'm ready to make things turn out right if I even have to. I'm excited about that. Anyway, see you guys. Let everything be all right.